Hi everyone, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Lydia Susilawati with student ID number 2010301145. So in this video, I will tell you about the bones, the upper bones, and I will tell you about the muscle. So let's do the first bone. So I will tell you about the cranial bones and the facial bone first. So the cranial bones, this one is we call it frontal bones, parietal bones, occipital bones, temporal bones, right and left, sphenoid bones, epinoid bones. And about the facial bones, it is mandible, maxilla, nasal bones, lacriminal bones, zygomatic bones, and foramen. And for the specific, I will add the picture. The next one is I will tell you about the ribs, but I think I can show you about the ribs in my body. So here I have a picture helper. So I will tell you about the bones in this picture. So actually the ribs have three kind. Number 1 until number 7 is the true ribs, and number 8 until 10 is the false ribs, and this is not the real cans, like this is the floating ribs. And this one, you can tell it manubrium, body or start, and this one is sepoid processes. For the best, I will tell you, I will add the picture here. So the next one is, if you zoom this bone, so kind of bones will be like this. And I will tell you what kind of bones here. So in here we call it insecura jugularis, and next this is insecula clavicularis, and next is insecura costalis, costalis 1, costalis 2 until costalis 7. And what it is, this is manubrium, corpus, and sepoid processes. And it is done, but it is when we say it in the lateral. So this is the insecura clavicularis, and this one is manubrium, corpus, sepoid processes, and this is insecura costalis 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 until 7. For the best bones, I will add the picture here. Next one, if we zoom this one, if we zoom it, so the kind will be like this. So this is the body, the external, the costal groove, the angel, the torso, the neck, the head, and this is the articular face. So the next one is okay, I will add the picture here too. So the next one is I will tell you about the muscle, but wait a minute, I have a new word, so I will be back and tell you about muscle. Thank you. Hi everyone, I come back with a different situation. So here I will tell you about the muscle. So let's do the first muscle. So the first one is the frontalis muscle. Is it here? The action is to raise the eyebrow and to wrinkle the forehead. is occipitalis muscle here, and the action is to pull scalp posteriorly. Orbicularis oculi here, the action is to close your eyes. Next is zygomaticus here, the action is to raise the corner of mouth upward. So the next is risorius muscle here, and the action is to raise corner of lips laterally. So the next is levator labii superioris muscle here. The action is to open your mouth, to open your lips. Depressor labii inferioris here. The action is to round the lower lips inferiors. So the next is depressor anguli oris here, and the action is to draw the corner of mouth downward. So the next is orbicularis oris here. The action is to close the lips or to purse the lips. Next is mentalis muscle here. The action is to wrinkle the chin. The next is buccinator muscle here, and the action is to compress your lips. Next is platysma muscle here until here, and the action is to tense the neck, to tense skin of neck, and to depress the mandible. Next is masseter muscle, maybe here, and the action is to elevate the mandible. This is temporalis muscle here, and the action is the same like before, to elevate the mandible. Next is sternocleidomastoid muscle here, and the action is to flexus or to laterally rotate of your head. So the next is cavernous muscle here. So the action is to flexus or to laterally rotate of your neck or to elevate your ribs. So the next is the planius muscle here until here, and the action is to extend or to laterally rotate of your head. Next is external intercostalis in the ribs. So the action is to elevate ribs cage. And then the internal intercostalis, the action is to depress the rib cage. The next is diaphragm, or in Indonesia we say that diaphragma. The action is to expand thoracic cavity. And the next is rectum abdominis. The action is to flexus or to rotate lumbar region or to vertebral column. External oblique here, and the action is to flexus or to rotate the vertebral column or to compress the abdominal wall. Next one is internal oblique, and the action is to flexus or to rotate vertebral columns or to compress abdominal walls. So the last is transversus abdominis, and the action is to compress abdominal walls. Okay, I think that's all, and thank you for the attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.